talk identifying the problem you solve. Remember, on this channel, we keep it simple, practical, and tailor-made for grassroots entrepreneurs. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the business meeting. If you're new here, I'm Noluthando Kambule, USomnotho, and on this channel, we simplify business for grassroots and small entrepreneurs. So Somnotho, what's on the agenda today? Remember that every strong business solves a real problem. People have daily challenges, and your business becomes valuable when it helps make their lives easier. So whether your business saves time, saves money, reduces stress, or makes life better. Useful businesses are the ones that people can rely on. And when businesses understand these struggles, it helps them become stronger and better support their customers. Because customers don't just buy products, they buy convenience, they buy access, affordability, and even reliability. A person buying prepared meals may actually be buying time. A person using delivery services may be buying convenience. So strong businesses understand the deeper reason behind the purchase. So you need to understand, what solution is my product offering to my customers? So is your customer struggling with time? They are too busy. Transport, it's hard to travel. Money, they don't have enough of it. Who does? Access, whatever you're offering is hard to get. Convenience, things are not easy. They need something to help them along the way. So when you understand the struggle, you understand the need. And when you cater for the need, you position your business better in the market. And you are likely to stand the test of time because you are providing people the one thing they need to make their lives better. So now ask yourself these questions. What frustrates my customer? What would make their lives easier? What problem does my customer face often? The answers guide your business. So they help you understand the real demand. So now here are real life examples. Busy parents need time-saving solutions like meal preps or tutoring. Students need affordability and convenience and even learning support. Township commuters need easy, fast, and affordable services. This also goes for rural commuters or people who use public transport in general. And then small businesses need reliable suppliers and business support. So one thing you must remember, different people, different struggle, right? Same need. All of these people, different struggles, but they all have the same need, which is what they want solutions to their problems. So now let's unpack. Now you're understanding convenience. People will pay for convenience because convenience makes life easier. Delivery services, ready-made meals, mobile salons, online tutoring. That's convenient. So that's one aspect you can channel your business into, to say, okay, I offer food, but how will I get it to my customer? I will also deliver it, because by the time they get home, they just want to heat up the meal. And there's already maybe a child at home that they don't necessarily want them to walk to the shop. So I already know that at 5 o'clock, I need to go and deliver this food at this place. So tutoring sessions, I will offer those sessions at home. So even if they are traveling or it's during school holidays and they are elsewhere, I can still just log on for an hour and the child can still be supported even if they are not around on that particular weekend. A mobile salon, people are working from home, but they still want to braid their hair quickly. Am I able to get to them? That's convenience. You're already a salon, but now you're saying, over and above just braiding hair, I want to provide convenience. And then now we move on to needs and wants. So needs are essentials. They solve a problem. They are necessary. People will always look to cater for their needs first. Then wants are nice to have, not urgent, extra, nice but not necessary. So you want to focus on the needs of your customer, and then later on you focus on the wants of your customer. So what do I mean by this? So it's necessary that I do my hair because I want to be presentable, right? That's necessary. So the want then is for you to have a feature wall where I can take pictures after. But my need is for you to be a quality braider. I know that if I come to you, my hairstyles will last for long. That's my need. But my want is that I want you to have, beautiful, luxurious chairs that, I can take content on. That's a want. That's something you can gradually get. So that's how I want you to view a need and a want. Same thing for you offer baked goods. My need is the actual product, the baked good. Whether it's for an event that I'm going to, that's what I need. And then now my want is that it comes in packaging that looks like it's a gift. So it must have the bows, it must have, I must be enticed to open it before I actually consume it. But decent packaging will still package my product well. I'm not saying don't focus on packaging because it is a selling factor, but I'm saying the need of your customer is baked goods. The want is that it comes in a way I can unbox for social media. And you get me? That is a luxury. It's extra. But it's not urgent. What's urgent is the actual quality of the product. So focus on getting the need right, because it can be as beautiful. I think we've had the discourse on cakes, for instance, to say, guys, your cakes look beautiful. Like I'm ready to eat your cake down. But then, guys, your taste. When I actually cut and I want the sponge, that's not cake. That's not cake. It's beautiful. I can take pictures, but that's not cake. So you haven't mastered the need of your client. The need of your client is cake. And then now, obviously, it needs to be presentable, it needs to be beautiful, but focus on mastering the product first before you do the extra. I don't know if I'm being clear. These are selling points. These are nice to have. But the thing you have to master the most is getting the recipe of the cake correctly. Because people will even say, no, I will bake me a cake. I will have this decorative cake. And then you can just bake me the actual cake we are going to eat. And then we'll cut it up and serve it to people. And then we'll just put this one there for deco. I've gone to events where it's been like that. And I've even heard that some people, actually, it's not even edible. They just put it on like display and then they have actual cake. So you can then build on, after mastering the recipe for your actual cake, you can build on to make it nicer and more presentable. All right. And then now we move to how to discover your customers' problems. So you can never discover problems if you don't have conversations. Talk to your customers. Ask them, okay, so besides this, what makes it difficult for you to come to my shop? Or what's the main problem about braiding or about braiders? Before you came to me, what was the problem you are facing? Observe, watch how they behave. If most of your customers, by the time they sit down, they're taking out their phones, they are ready for content, they are, or someone is saying, I've got 2 minutes, I need to rush. But you're already saying, oh, maybe I should offer a mobile service. But you should also position your mobile service correctly, because what happens when you are actually going to someone's house and a customer comes to your physical store? How does that work? How do you balance it out? Or maybe I will have that stand where I put the fiber for the hair, so you can put your laptop while you are working. I will just get that extender and you can have your laptop on the table and you can just work while I'm braiding you from my salon. And then during those times, obviously I will not play loud music. I will create a conducive working environment for you in my salon. So social media comments, see what people are saying, see what reviews are coming out about salons in general, and how can you make sure that you solving for those problems. And complaints, also listen to what people don't like. Your customers will always tell you what they need. They will tell you what they need. Over and above the bells and whistles, they will tell you what their exact needs are. Because the complaints that you hear, they are often business opportunities. So now, what are the common mistakes? You are selling what you want and not what your customer needs. You are ignoring the customer needs and you are saying, but this is how I want to run my business. If how you are running your business is not solving problems for your customers, you are going to run into problems. You are assuming instead of listening and engaging. So now you are assuming this is how your customers want things to be done. But you need to observe. Observation matters. That's how you'll pick up how exactly people want things to be done. And you are thinking everyone has the same problems. So now different customers, different needs, but all of them want the same solution. So avoid these mistakes and stay closer to your customer. Engage with your customer. Ask them after, as you are finishing up, are you fine? As you're handing them their scones, oh, last week you didn't come. Did you have remaining scones? If you know they're weekly clients. Or then they will tell you just a slight problem or something. Oh, no, Ish, I was running a bit late last week, so I couldn't use this route. So you already know, oh, maybe I can just get someone to stand in that corner for like an hour, because a lot of my customers are coming from that place. So if they can't reach the store, they can quickly just buy from that person. Do you get what I mean? Because you need to turn problems into opportunities. Every problem your customer faces is an opportunity for your business to provide a better solution, to make life easier, to create value, and to build a strong business. So what must you remember? Useful businesses become sustainable businesses. What do I mean? Useful businesses become sustainable businesses. If you figure out the need of your customers, you'll become useful. And if you are useful, you will stay longer in the market. So you need to be useful, you need to stay consistent, and you need to build trust. So if this is content that you enjoy, please subscribe, share, like, and join the community. Ukuze senzeni sakhe umnotho. Kind regards, USomnotho.